Okay, we came to pick up Angel now. Let's take the pre. I think today's gonna be a bit of a short car talk. Just because I need to use the bathroom and man, once I get close to the gym, I'm just gonna run in there. Okay. I need to get some type of napkins here. Because I'm gonna end up having like dry pre-workout all over my face and stuff. And I have the least and the last thing I need is like things on my face. Sometimes I be having like yogurt because I be having the oikos. And so I forget how it dries up and everything, and I don't like it, but uh, I don't notice it until I look myself in the mirror and I'm like, I have like a bunch of like yogurt marks. Today we're gonna be doing some back. We're gonna be doing some shoulders. Today is a bit of a cloudy day. I feel like it's kind of gloomy, but also the sun's out here and there. It kind of like pops in and out. It's kind of weird. I don't know how to explain it, but it is it is okay. It is an okay day. Hopefully we have a better day at the gym, just because we feel a little bit more tired than usual. Not sure why. I think it's just one of those days. Sometimes I have those, but and I feel like there's gonna be a lot of those now with the cut, because we're not as equipped with all the nutrients we need, specifically because we're taking some things out or just kind of reducing them. So your body's gonna be telling you for sure, and it's been telling me. Yesterday, I had a really nice treat. I had one of the Yasso bars. I don't know if anyone has had the Yasso bars, but man, they are so good, and it's kind of like a healthier alternative to like an ice cream bar. It's a little bit on the smaller side, but for someone that's like on a cut or whatever, you can save it for like one time a week, and it can be kind of like a little nice treat. And that's what I've been doing. I got like two boxes. I got a sea salt caramel one, and then I got myself a strawberry one too. And Jasmine and I both like it a lot. I gave one to Angel, the strawberry one, and he also liked it. So we're for sure gonna be incorporating those here and there throughout our cuts and even throughout our bulks, because we can have something that's hella good, but we can have like, let's say, two bars during our bulk, then I'd be happy with that. But I think one of the main meals that I'm really looking forward to when it comes to bulking again, I think it's gonna have to be Korean barbecue, man. Something about Korean barbecue just has my heart. I feel like it has everything from soups to all the carbs you need to like all the meat, and the meat that they don't add any like oil or anything to it. It's just like the pure meat and the pure fat from the meat or whatever. So it's fire, man. Korean barbecue is just one of my all-time favorites. I think Korean food is like right next to Mexican food for me because it's just so good. And and that's one thing that I'm really looking forward to. So for sure, we're gonna be checking out a Korean barbecue spot once we are in a more of a maintenance bulking phase. So we'll see. We'll see. What if I change my mind and end up getting pizza or something? I don't know. But Korean barbecue for sure is one of the things that I want to try out. We also want to take Angel to this Filipino spot that's an all you can eat Filipino spot. Filipino food is pretty similar to Korean food. It has its meat, it has his carbs and things like that. So it's also really good. So we want to introduce Angel a little bit to Filipino food just because it's hella good. I think the last spot that we've been to has been Chibog in Daly City, and it's fire. We haven't been there in a long time, man. Maybe like 2.5 to 3. No, yeah, like maybe like 2.5 years. It's been a minute. We don't go to Daly City that often just because it's a little bit far, a little bit further away. So I don't know. It sometimes going to San Francisco and everything, it's just kind of a bit of a drag. It's not that fun because of the traffic and everything. It's just you have to deal with so much, with so many people and everything. You have to kind of maneuver around. Parking's also a really, really big headache when it comes to San Francisco around the areas. Although Daly City is a little bit more calmer, I feel like it's like a more toned down version of San Francisco. I guess you can even almost call it the suburbs of San Francisco because it's just way more calmer, way less traffic, but it's hella cold over there. It's always like gloomy and everything. So that's what kind of sucks about it. But like I mentioned, we're gonna have a short car talk and look at I'm already like hella talking. But but yeah, I think we're gonna end up doing some pull-ups because we did some pull downs last time, so we're gonna do some pull-ups today. Worst case scenario, I end up just doing pull-ups. Angel does pulls down because sometimes he's like whatever. I'm just gonna do pull downs. So we'll see. We'll see if we both do them together or one does one or the other. We shall see. But regardless of what we do, our back is gonna get destroyed. And I think the thing that I'm looking most forward to is the rows. I think the rows have been just so good, man. I think I just got the movement down for rows that I'm so happy. I'm so happy with like the amount of like consistent growth I've been managing to put onto my back. And like it's just been so like rewarding to see. And it's like and I feel like it's just from like changing my movement and just having that better mind muscle connection that I did not have for the first, I want to even almost say year and a half to maybe like year and a quarter, I would say. But now I really know how to engage my elbows way more and just kind of like really drive them in so I can get as much of a squeeze as possible and then get really, really good stretch, full range of motion. I think that is the sweet spot when it comes to working out, getting a good stretch, getting a good squeeze, and taking things through the full range of motion. But because it is the weekend, it is super packed around where we are. So I'm gonna just put the camera, I'm gonna put the phone away, not camera, and then we're gonna walk inside. Let's see what we start off with. Let's go ahead and let's do our first working set. We decided to do some pull downs just because I'm not sure if someone's using the what is it, the assisted pull up. So we're just gonna end up doing this one. So we'll see how this goes. I'm thinking if it frees up, we'll maybe do our last set with that. Awesome. I am gonna do though 45 this time.
Huh?
I'm gonna do 45 this time. Okay. So we went up just a tiny bit from 140 to 145, and we're gonna do this bad boy for hopefully another 6 to 8. But we'll see how many we can get, and then we're gonna move over to some cross bodies, which I am pretty excited for. Those always feel pretty good. Uh, uh okay. Fuck, that was pretty good. It's Angel's turn. Fuck, dude. I'll try with this. Do you want to grab the next one? All right. You want to just grab the next one?
Oh, number. Hi.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Never mind. This one goes where? On my left or on my right?
So you kind of want this when facing like that. You kind of want it.
Like
There
that?
you go. That's
Uh,
perfect. Just tie that bitch up. And then
all right.
you always want the
So,
you always
all right.
want the actual thing to grip. You want it straight like that.
Okay. Let's do our last one, so then we can move on to some cross bodies for two sets. I think we're gonna maybe move down to the first weight that we started with, which was 140. We did 140 first, and then we did 145. Now we're gonna do 140 again, and see if we can get a solid 7 to 8 on this one. Let's see.
Your thumb over.
It's already pretty good. It's pretty tight in there already.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
just cut.
Yeah, it's pretty fast. Oh, keep bringing it down. The lowest one. That's perfect. Dude, that's actually pretty good. That shit fucking hurt. But actually kind of felt better. That's kind of weird.
With back, it's you mostly people recommend having your.
I always do that. Even with the other one.
No, you always have them like this.
No, bro.
I
Like,
always look at.
oh my. Oh, you want me to show you?
I was literally looking at it the whole time.
I'll show you literally my videos.
Pull up the footage right now.
Well, after I pull it up like big, I can send you a
All
screenshot.
right, show me. How much you want to bet then?
20.
All right.
That's pretty good.
Check on it.
You said it. Okay, so Angel's actually doing on this side, so I'm just gonna give us both POVs. I'm just gonna do mine too at the same time while he does it. I'm gonna do it on this one, and then yeah, just do it. Just do it with one. I think we should be good. So we're gonna do some cross bodies now, similar to what Angel's doing, exactly that. Except we're not gonna use a little what's it called? Little support, but it's just to be good. Let's try this.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Okay, we got 6 and maybe like a quarter on our left. Oh fuck. Let's try to match our right. So we're gonna try to get. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get 6 to like 6 1/4 because our right hand is our stronger one. Okay, we got 6 with 60 or 6 1/4. But I think on the next one, I'm gonna drop down to maybe 50 so we can get a solid 8, and I think that should be pretty good.
You guys have a fitness account?
Say again?
Do you guys have a fitness account?
I do, yeah. I will on YouTube. Yeah, I post my workouts
No,
on
I'm
it.
gonna follow you. What's it?
For sure. Yeah, I'll let me. Let's do our second one now. I'm thinking, like I mentioned, we're gonna drop down to 50 now.
Okay. We got 7 on that hand. We're gonna get 7 on this hand. Angel's gonna go grab the row machine so we can do that. But let's get the same amount of reps on our right. I'm thinking I'm not gonna pull my belt just this tight because man, this thing feels so tight. Um, okay, that's pretty good. Even though Angel blocked our last ones, trust me, we went pretty hard. Okay, let's go ahead and let's do. I'm gonna keep calling it our second back exercise because I really just kind of group our lat exercises into one, even though it's 5, honestly, because we do 5 some type of pull down to some type of pull up, and then we move over to like maybe like 2 sets of cross body. So that's typically what we do to start off our back, and then we move over to some seated rows. Seated rows are just a little bit more stable. We use the T-bar because it feels better, keeps you stable throughout the whole thing. You get a really good wide grip. So we're gonna do this one for, I'm thinking, maybe 2 sets, and then yeah, we're not taking off our shoes this time because we're wearing Converse and we're wearing high top Converse, and those are they're hella hard to put on and take off. So let's do it. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna drop set this one. I think we did 5, which is okay, but I want to get maybe at least a solid 3. So I'm thinking maybe I'll probably just pause it actually. Maybe hit it for either 2 or 3 more. Take another 5 to 10-second break real quick. Okay. Okay. That was exactly what we wanted. I think we're gonna do 2-2. I don't think I'm gonna do 3 of these today. Okay. Let's do our last set for our upper back. We're just gonna do 2, just like I mentioned, but we drop down just a little bit so we can get a little bit more volume. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we can get 10. That'd be awesome, actually. But after we're done with this one, we're gonna switch over the handle so we can work a little bit on our lower back. But we're gonna be here for a little while. Yeah. Okay. So I fucking lied. I think we got 6, but or yeah, 6. So I'm gonna pause at this bad boy. Take another 10-second break and hit it for 3 more. Okay. Oh man. Okay. That was good. Angel's turn. Okay. Angel just finished his last one. We're gonna do our finally our last back exercise, which is nice. We ended up changing the handle to this one right here, so we can work on the lower back. Just keep our elbows just tucked in a little bit closer to us. But let's just try to go as hard as we can. Hold on. That's pretty good, actually.
This is
Problem though.
your weekend.
Nice. We did those 2 extra ones. We're gonna drop down just a tiny bit. So, Angel just finished his last one. We're gonna finish our last one now, and then we're gonna move over to the cable machine to do a few lateral raises. I'm thinking we're gonna do maybe at least a solid 4 today, because we've been doing 3 for the past two shoulder workouts, just to give it a little bit more volume, and then maybe 4 sets of rear delts too, just to make sure we're getting enough volume in. But we're gonna drop down. We started off with, I think it was 130. Now we're gonna do 120 and try to get as many as we can. So let's see how this goes. Wow, that was actually pretty good. Let's move over to shoulders now. We're gonna do our first exercise for shoulders. We're not gonna warm up, because honestly, with the exercise we're already doing with back, I don't think we need to warm up. But we're gonna do it with these with this cable machine. It should be pretty good. Let's see how this one feels. I think this one's just a tiny bit heavier, but we should be fine. We're gonna start off with our left, and then go over to our right. All right, let's match that. We got either 5 or 6. I don't even know. I have to like count it again. So we'll see. I'm gonna try to get at least a solid 5 or 6. So let's see how this goes. That was pretty good. I think I'm gonna just drop set it real quick with some dumbbells on the side for maybe like 3 to 4 more, but that should be pretty good. Okay, let's do our second set. We dropped down just a little bit from 20 to 17.5. Not a big change, but just enough to get a few more reps. Okay, actually, before I'm on to the next one, I'm gonna take a 10-second break so that way I make sure I match my right with my left, because sometimes when I don't take enough rest in between hands, I don't get the same amount of reps on the one that comes second. So I just want to make sure I give it a fair chance. All right. Okay, that was good. Let's do 2 more just like that. Let's do our third set. Again, we're gonna start off with our left. Or actually, let's start off with our right. Let's start with our right and then match our right with our left. And then try to, I'm thinking we're gonna stick to the same weight and try to get at least a solid, I'm thinking 6 to 8. Hopefully we get that. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. We got it on this end. All right, we're good. Mm. Okay, we matched that. Let's it's Angel's turn now. Let's see how he does. Okay. Let's do our last one. We're gonna do this one for hopefully another 6 to 8, and then we're gonna move over to some reverse pec deck to finish off our shoulders. But man, I'm already pretty gassed. I think the only thing I ate today was the 3 oikos that I usually mention, and then 3 fucking mango cups. So we're cutting a little close to not having enough fuel for today. So I'm already feeling this, and I'm not even incorporating that much cardio. So I can't even imagine once I incorporate cardio, it's gonna be it's gonna be a journey for sure. But let's start off with our right actually, because we started off with our left for the first 2. So let's move on to let's do our right first actually. Let's take a 10-second break, and let's do
Oh, I forgot we still have to do these.
yeah. We he always forgets that we gotta do like an extra one. Usually he forgets about hamstrings. Today he's forgetting about rear delts, and we still gotta do those.
Man, I
So
was so happy that we were gonna go.
he fucking thought. But let's match the same amount of reps to this last one. This is our last one. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's do some rear delts. Now we're gonna start off with our left hand because that's our weaker hand, and then we're gonna move over to our right hand. So we'll see how that goes. But we're gonna do a little bit lighter weight on this one just because sometimes when I go a little bit too heavy, your traps come in, and I'm trying to do a rear delt workout, not a trap workout. So we'll see.
This? It's a little too high for you.
Huh?
It's a little too high.
Now look. No, I think it's good.
Oh, it's because of the angle. It looks like it's literally on your eye.
Fuck. We got 12 or 13 on that. I have no idea actually. So let's match that. Get at least like hoping 13 on this. So we'll see. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do the second set. So we're gonna probably sit here for. Actually, no, this is our third. No, wait. I think this is our second set. Actually, yeah, it's our second set. We're gonna sit here for 3 more or 2 more. We'll see. Okay, that was good. Let's do 2 more just like that, and let's do our uh, our third set of these. These are feeling pretty good, so we'll see how this goes. Six. Oh, okay. That was pretty good. I think we're gonna end up feeling pretty pretty tired tomorrow, man. Our ribs are gonna be cooked. But we're gonna do this one for 1 more. See how it's looking. Okay. We're gonna do our last one. So then we can get out of here. I'm thinking we're gonna pose downstairs. Has pretty good lighting. We already kind of did a little bit of a pose down up here, but we'll see how it's looking like downstairs. But we're gonna stick to the same weight. I think we stuck to the same weight throughout the whole throughout these whole sets. So that's what we're gonna do. So let's see how this goes. Angel, Angel, how you doing it? Good. Okay, you good? Okay, Angel seems to be done. Let's go ahead and pose downstairs. There he goes. Okay. Let's see what kind of damage we did today. I'm running out of breath, so it's really hard to do a vacuum. But let's see how we're looking. Let's go home.